Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the beta plan. So I said I would go off camera and finish this wall, but yet another son was born to me, Vladimir. And if you remember, that was from my concubine, that was quick, and we were hoping for a quick son. Vladimir, what are you? Yes! He is quick, very good. He is also ugly, however, which gives him -1 diplomacy, and because he's a child of a concubine, his diplomacy isn't that good. Why is his martial lower? Ah, because he's ill. This, however, is a quick boy. Vladimir the Quick. Vladimir Sudislavovich Viatich. Hopefully we can make this boy a big emperor, but hold on, what is he going to inherit now? Because now, of course, yeah, the lands are going to be completely chopped up again. He just gets Alania. He just gets Alania. No, this son and this son are going to get all kinds of counties. We still need to make sure that we conquer more lands and give them to our sons so that the inheritance doesn't go all weird. We definitely could use money and piety to create Alania and already give it to this son so that at least that is a little bit normal, but we cannot put down our armies because, well, as we've shown in the previous episode, if you want to do something yourself, want to do something right, you've got to do it yourself. But my minions, my mosquitoes, they flew! They're flying, they're finally up here. Will they finally capture this place? I don't know. Where are my mosquitoes all going? There was a battle here, it was lost, but it did cause my minions to think like, hey, we might need to fight here. And they went in. These 5,000 men that were standing idle all the time. Our war score here is going up nicely, but I still fear for the Byzantine Empire to come in and try and liberate it. Sorry that I hit my mic a little, I think. 7% war score, we're all of a sudden getting ahead. That is awesome, and my minions are moving away, not sieging, because they are... Oh, it is so annoying. It is utterly annoying, but we have our quick heir. Please don't die of illness. Yes, you are ugly, but you are quick. As I said before, this might actually become a family trait. Ugly as hell, the Ilmenians, but none can stop them. Our little revolt, well, we're ticking up the war score nicely because they don't even have the man to siege down the province these farmers dare and claim, so no problem there. I'm not going to invest into that. I am just waiting for him to finally accept this peace offer, but he is being stubborn as beep. Can happen, yo. That is a little bit... Ooh, we changed the province around. Very good, very good. In that case, let's have a little pause. Where were you? I am not even sure. I do not see any particular region where you are. Let's go here. Because why am I now doing our Tengri land instead of an Old Slavic land? Well, if we get a revolt of Old Slavic, we can certainly put that down, and that actually gives us a lot of piety. So that's not too bad. And why are you attacking my son? What are you fighting for? Hold on. For Sudislav's claim. Will you stop trying to give it to this strong man? Lower Don, are you about to help him? Do you have allies in this? Yes, you do. Very good. Lower Dawn is helping, and this is crushing this revolt. My son, my young son, has quite a lot of problems with holding all these lands. You are a former daughter of a former emperor. We could marry her off to Lev, which would be good for him prestige-wise, but she doesn't have a lot of good traits, so I'm not too keen on that. And I could marry out to the new High Chief of Itil, but if I do that, then I'm afraid that, yeah, then the claims will start going down that line, and then they would want the Emperor title. That's something I am also very keen on. Hello, little lady. You are a daughter, you can be educated, very good. Educated by somebody who doesn't like me too much. Because that gives them a +20 opinion of me. Not a very good education, but it is an education. These traits are, by the way, not too bad. Just very good. Charitable, ambitious, that's fine. This underhanded rogue, however, isn't. Why do we have imprisonment? What is my concubine trying to do? I did not check this before I started this episode. It's been a few weeks since I actually, I think a week even, I should say better, since I played this game, and better say not played this game, but played this series. But I thought it was, well, prudent to come back, because my reserves for YouTube are dwindling out. Because I used to record in like 10 episodes per sitting, but I've noticed that I then can react less well to comments that are made in the comment section, and I find that a little bit sad. So I thought I would record only in 3 to 5 episode batches. So that means I have to come back a little bit faster, and this type of thing won't happen again. That I have to say, like, yeah, it's been a week, so I'm a little rusty on this campaign. Oh, mosquitoes, why don't you stay? Please, I know the attrition, but that's why you are there. You know what? I'm going to move upwards. I'm going to move northwards for one particular reason. Oh. The King of Pomerania wants to marry a daughter of mine. I don't mind that. There you go. That is something that doesn't lose us a lot of prestige. What I want to say, I'm going up here because we have 96% war score. I doubt that Venice or this revolt can send in men and still change this. So Svetozar asks, Daddy, where do children come from? Daddy will tell you when you're older. You know there are bees and flowers. Be silent or I'll slap you. I won't slap him, I'm not wrathful, that's silly. I'm not deceitful, I'm not craven, and I'm not trusting. Why would you get craven if you tell him about the bees and the flowers? By the way, the song is about the bee and the birds. No, we're just going to use him. We'll tell you when you get older. He gets cynical. And again, finally, now I can finish this. 98% even. There's not going to come an army and de-siege this within that time. And we're losing money. And we like to get money in order to create Alania to give to my son, to get these inheritance at least somewhat decent. And if we do indeed shall play Love, then we have so many claims that even if the lands were given away to other people, that we will probably be able to claim them right back. Most likely through warfare, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is. High Chief has shown that I can dispose someone. Who are you? The King of Ilmenia? No, because he likes me a lot and there's no reason for me to hold him. I will keep this information for myself. Somebody died. What happened here? It seemed to be a double duke has died. Yes, indeed. The Duke of Ugra and the Duke of Yugra. And here is one of the later daughters of the second emperor that we had has come of age. Well, we could marry her out perhaps to this guy. No. Because he also didn't have a wife yet. And the point is, I would like to do such type of marriages within my own realm, simply because I like it, but it's more a bit like, yeah, if I give them that, they will get a claim on the Emperor title, and then they get a... Well, if they're ambitious, it will be a -50 and a -20 penalty. Claimant and ambitious, and that's not really what I want to do. Regardless of what will happen. Oh, Kumania changed. The king has become this one. Kimak. Kimak has done his successful subjugation war. And now once again somebody's trying to make me denounce the king of Perm. Now he is cruel indeed, but I'm not going to do that. Oh. But if anything this episode will do is that we finally can tell Byzantium to get out of Tartaria. We enforce our demands. Very good. Very good. Looky here. We have our first little bit of land here. It is... Oh, unfortunately, it has been made a feudal holding while we were attacking it. Or, no, this was already was. These were the two provinces that were feudal holdings within the Duchy of Ilmenia. I never checked this province, though. No, it's still indeed a tribe. So these are the two feudal holdings. We have now one of them. We need to put them under a king so that nobody gets annoyed with me for having the wrong government type. So I will give him under my son when he gains the kingdom. That is the whole idea, but we have it, and for now we can hold it because our current holdings are what I call the Imperial Russian lands, or sorry, Imperial Ilmenia lands, and we can hold this holding just for the moment. As we gave away Sarkel to one of our sons in a former episode. Oh, that's the diplomacy screen. Rarely used in CK2. We're coming up. It is September, and that means attrition will happen. Attrition will take place if we move up. Oh, but my vassals are now sieging. Will they stay? They only need 500 men. There's no attrition happening except now when the other people come. Attrition is happening. Please stay there. Little mosquitoes. We need you to stay there. Ah, you guy we could usurp. Yeah, but I see no reason to that. That's something for the King of Perm to do. We can create a lot of titles still. A lot of duchies. Some of which we don't want to create because we hold these lands, and that would mean that we would have too many duchy titles. You can have only 2 duchy titles before people start complaining. Why do I have only 1? Seriously? Oh, I could create one. Still, we need the money to create Alania rather. And that is only because we want to create Alania for inheritance purposes. Because now I think he's the heir to Alania. Yeah, heir to the Kingdom of Alania and not this boy. No, it's the strap for him. King Rockvold of Wallachia wanted to become arbitrary. He has already enough revolt on his hands. I'm not going to make him revolt even more. Besides, an arbitrary vassal versus me. No, that doesn't sound really good. Oh, Volga Bulgaria has a revolt. Again for Stujislav's claim. I'm getting annoyed with the fact that just because he's strong, everybody is fighting for his claims. It's just ridiculous. It's not logical. Just because a man is strong, everybody fights for him. And my vassal stopped sieging. This is just... Look, when will I arrive? In March. January, February... March, April. Yeah, I can't move yet. This is so silly. If you would just stay there, we would have won by now. Who are you? My wife. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you are my wife. And if you give your wife a position on your council, normally half of the score of your wife is transferred to you, which added to this score here. This is based on here your spouse +5 and your counselor. So if your spouse becomes on the council, you lose all these +5 bonus for here, +4 for marshal. Again, you will lose all these bonuses. So you rather do not wish to put your wife on the council. Yeah, let's continue with just going here. It's February. If I move now, when will I arrive? In March. Nope. And we know from last episode that even in April Paradox considers Perm to be in winter, which I find ridiculous, but alright. Well, we've won this war apparently. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Oh, I need to ransom him. I didn't capture him. That's true. We remember that. Come on. On the end of April, you know what? We'll move. Let's move and siege this down, because I'm getting so annoyed by my vassals. We should arrive at the end of April. Hopefully that will be only a few days, so we don't suffer zounds of attrition. That's not a word we also very commonly hear, zounds. You can have that, for instance, in Heroes of Might and Magic, when an army would have over thousands of people. Okay. We'll just say, we'll attack. Twice over. We suffered attrition. Thank you very much, game. I love you so much. I have been here for only 15 days and I've suffered attrition. Very fair. Very, very fair. Well, we have gained lands in Perm. What we need to do now is probably attack Yugra, because I think that's also part of Perm, yes, and then Ural. And then we can get the Duchy of Perm and give that away to his son. Because that is the idea here. I already told you to stop backing a plot, I think. You say maybe. I might imprison you. Why are you, by the way, a Slovensky? Because Slovensky family was already... Oh, this is so bad. I'm losing all my troops. Attrition is killing us, and we do not have the technology to go to military organization level 4 yet. I wonder if I disband my troops now, if I suffer less losses. It did not warn me. Alright, well, we lost 2,000 men by trying to do that. Game suggests I should go into hiding. I guess we're with the ending of finally the war in Perm. And with the ending of the war against, well, for a little bit of territory in the Byzantine Empire, we are going to say, well, we're going to end the episode. Sorry, this is the first episode of the day after I've been a while away. We're going to end the episode. I am going to take care of all these plots off camera. Take care of these prisoners off camera, because, well, hello, thank you very much. And we're going to declare war on Yugra and then later on Ural, and trying to make sure that we can actually get things going on, and without calling in our own levies, so that we could perhaps create Ilmenia. Otherwise this inheritance goes against so bad. Well, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.